In mathematics, understanding is more important than memorizing, so I hope you understand everything in this video. And when I say understand everything in this video, I mean, do you understand why everything in this video is true? Representing function transformations with function notation. G of x equals f of x minus h is f shifted horizontally h units. When you do something directly to the x, it's the opposite of what you think. You would think that to do a horizontal shift of h units, you would add h, but you subtract h. It's the opposite of what you think. G of x equals f of x plus k is f shifted k vertically. When you do something to the whole function itself, to the whole right side, that is, it's exactly what you would think. You would think that to shift k, do a shift k vertically, you add k, and that's exactly what you do. G of x equals f of c of x, where c is greater than 1 is a horizontal shrink by a factor of c. Again, we're doing something directly to the x, so it's the opposite of what you think. You would think that since we're multiplying x by c, it would be a vertical stretch. But it's the opposite, it's a shrink. G of x equals f of x over c, where c is greater than 1, is f stretched horizontally by a factor of c. Again, we're doing something directly to the x, so it's the opposite of what you think. You would think that since we're dividing x by c, it would be a vertical shrink, but it's the opposite, it's a stretch. G of x equals f of negative x is f reflected about the y-axis. G of x equals negative f of x is f reflected about the x-axis. G of x equals c of f of x, where c is greater than 1, is a vertical stretch by a factor of c. Alright, for these last two, again, when you do something to the whole function, it's exactly what you would think. You would think that to reflect x about the x-axis, you negate the function, and that's exactly what you do. Also, you would think that to do a stretch, a vertical stretch by a factor of c, you multiply the whole function by c, and that's exactly what you do. G of x equals 1 over c times f of x, where c is greater than 1, is a vertical shrink by a factor of c. Again, we're operating on the whole function, so it's exactly what you think. To do a shrink by a factor of c, you would think that you divide the whole function by c, and that's exactly what you do.